Hi, this is Beth Kruger of Wanderful Vintage. Thanks for following along on my YouTube channel.
Good morning. I am on my way to the Clutter Barn sale in Underhill, and I'm going to take you along with me. I mean, who doesn't want to see a sale that is titled Clutter Barn, right? This happens once a month in Underhill, last Saturday of every month, and I am on it. I haven't made it ever for the opening time, and I'm going to be 10 minutes late today, so wish me luck.
So here we are, beautiful Vermont. You can see a little bit of the mountains there in the distance. I just wanted to share that with you. Here is the Clutter Barn in all her glory. This is the outside. This is like the kind of tents that they set up outside the barn. And you can see they're just filled with stuff. This stopped me because of the April Cornell fabric and print. It was like super cute little tablecloth and cushions, but I ended up not taking them. They were really faded. You can see there's just like so much stuff. It's like all kinds of things that you can imagine, like lots of kitchen stuff, lots. I mean, those are like brand new. That's amazing. I never even look for that stuff when I'm there. Like that's just not where I'm going. But like lighting, some lighting fixtures here that you can see. That was a pretty magnificent centerpiece. That did not come home with me. It's too big. Really cool. Some really cool like candle holder type things. Those were really cute. Um, so cute. I don't know why I didn't bring those home. Those were really adorable. Yeah, like those cast iron ones. I mean, just like tons of really cool candle holders. I thought that was cool, but I'm not like collecting the party light stuff. Every time I go out, I see party light candle things. I never even knew they existed before I started seriously thrifting. That's a beautiful candle holder, but I didn't want to clean all the wax off of it. Look at me. I'm so lazy. I don't know. I just was like, no, thanks. This was super cool. Do you think this is to hold wine or something? It's a box. It has like these little things that you could put a strap on the back. So I feel like it's a wine bottle holder or something. Lots of baskets, plates, and things like that. Basket plates. Like a whole basket section always is full at the thrift store and obviously at the Clutter Barn too. Nothing really in the art for me. I did not end up taking any artwork home, thank goodness, because my booth is like chock full of art pieces and I don't need any more art to sell unless it's like amazing. And I haven't found anything amazing at the thrift store or at the Clutter Barn. So I don't have anything really, really good at the moment for my booth other than what's up there. No, nothing's waiting around at home. I liked this frame, but it was like a little too new, although it had a vintage look. You can see like there is a lot of like furniture that's like kind of office furniture and junk furniture, and then some big holes. I think I took this footage just after I had done most of my shopping, and a lot of the good wood furniture was gone, as you can see by the holes in the plastic, like the big open spaces. I did get something you'll see later in this video because I did nab something off of this like wood section myself, some of the wood furniture, small pieces of furniture. I wanted to show you inside the barn so you could just get an idea of like the kinds of items that were available. It is just packed full of stuff. And honestly, like I don't even know what I'm looking for in terms of like collectible items. Sometimes I feel like I miss things that like could be good or that might sell really well either in my booth or on Etsy, because I don't know all of the different kinds of collectibles that like people collect. So I'm not sure of like what I should be picking up. I picked up these candles for myself. I think I showed them to you later in the haul video. But like incense burners and like smelly candle, potpourri things. Like I do not pick any of that kind of stuff up, but they are in droves in this area of the barn. There's just so much here, as you can see. I think I mentioned to you a couple videos ago that I'm selling some earrings in my booth for like $6 to like sort of just make my rent each month. And there's another vendor that sells a lot of earrings, so I'm also trying my hand at some earrings. So I pick them up when they're inexpensive like this to see if I can flip them for a profit and start to see that contribute to the booth rental. So many dishes, like just so many dishes. And I don't need any dishes personally. And I don't feel like I don't want to be selling a lot of breakable items unless it's like amazing glassware, I suppose, or something else that I feel like will sell really easily on Etsy. I don't want to collect and store dishes. So even though there's so many dishes here, I didn't pick up any. But you can see the kind of variety that they have available, and they're really inexpensive. So like all of this stuff is like 25 cents, 50 cents, like $1. Um, it's all pretty cheap, as you can see. Like all the glassware is like 50 cents here. And there's like some random things like this, it's a couple bucks. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, I think it's like a little jar or something, but like it's an Avon jar. Maybe it like held creams or something. I know people collect Avon, but I don't know anything about it. So a lot of these things stayed behind, but I really wanted you to see what was the kind of like the breadth of what's available here. If you think I should pick up some of this stuff next time, do let me know. Like, I see those little green stemmed glasses. Like, are those collectible? Could I sell them for a bunch? I do. I'm sure that you're not missing the that carnival glass over there. So I know that is a popular thing, and a lot of collectible glass people pick that up. But I don't know if I want to have like one-off glass pieces, unless that was like a thing that I feel like I could sell a lot of in my Etsy shop. But yeah, that was like $12. I'm not going to pay $12 for a piece of carnival glass because I'd have to sell it for quite a bit more than that. I think like $12 is a great deal if you're a collector of that sort of thing. I love some of these little turkey things for the table, and some of these little just like fun table items. Nothing here necessarily I don't know, like goes together. They're kind of like this whole little area here is like little tchotchkes, like little things that you might display on a shelf or whatnot. Oh, I had to show you this because I saw this from across the way. This chest, it was a painted item. I think obviously somebody owned it previously, painted it both inside and outside, you can see. And I was like, oh, this is cool. It was $15. Someone came over to me and told me it was theirs while I was looking at it. So here's my little pre-checkout haul. I'll show all of this in greater detail in the video.
So time for the haul. We did have a great morning at the Clutter Barn. There was so much that we ended up getting. And I say we, I really mean me. I did have a companion. Patrick was my shopping companion and he helped me carry a bunch of my stuff. But I will let you know what he helped me decide on in the haul. But mostly me, had a great haul. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on Etsy and what I'm gonna put in my shop. So maybe you can help me decide. So first off, I set this over here. This actually is a little jewelry box. It is leather. It's $4. I'm taking the price tag off of it. It has a lot of damage on this box. And I was like, not really sure if I wanted to take it, but the mechanism works. So it has like this really cute little clasp and opens up, and inside, you know, this middle section of the box pops up. We popped some earrings in here that I purchased, and I can show you those later. Part of my earring experiment with my booth, I just got some like 50-cent earrings. So we'll see if they sell. But this is super sweet little vintage box. It has a little section here for rings, and then these little padded pieces that go on top. I'm assuming like if you had something delicate, you could put that underneath and lay this on top. Like I have some pearl necklaces that I would do that with. Yeah, and this is the piece. The inside is pretty clean and looks really nice, but the outside does have a lot of, initially I called it damage, but Patrick reminded me, oh, the patina, like the patina is so good. So I ended up picking this up. What do you think? Was the patina worth it? Is it, I think it adds, now that, you know, I got his perspective, I do think it adds to the character of the piece. So, I don't know. I hope the buyer thinks the same thing. So yeah, this is a little leather jewelry box, with a clasp. And, I did get some earrings. I got some really like 1980s style hoops. And then these little guys as well, so you can see. Ooh, my hair on there, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just, like I had said in one of my last videos, I'm experimenting with earrings, and I sell them for like $6 up in the shop in St. Albans, and I thought those were fun. I liked the chunkiness of the hoop, and they were 50 cents. So I just bought some more earrings to see how they do in my shop. I got this. I'm seeing a ton of Apple themed things. I think in one of my last hauls, I showed you the little Apple coin bank that I ended up getting. And this is, this really sweet little desktop calendar. I think you essentially put the, numbers in here, right? Like, and then you put your month on the top. So it comes with these little months here, and then the numbers, and you can just kind of like change it every day. So I thought this was super cute, and it just gave me like back to school teacher vibes. So I had to pick it up. I thought it was very sweet. And that was $1. I really ended up getting a bunch of wood stuff. This was like this little, I don't know what you call it, plaque. It says something like made by someone. I got this little plaque of a deer head for $2. It looks like somebody made this in like a woodworking class. I think it's very sweet, just as is. I also would consider painting this, like spray painting it white and maybe like cutting these little details out that are in pencil. I may just put it up for sale. I'll put this for sale in my shop up in St. Albans, and then if maybe if it doesn't go right away, I'll paint it and cut out those little pieces. And I think it'd be super, super cute for fall and winter. Kind of going with my fall and winter decor. I ended up getting some like craft supplies at the Clutter Barn. Like I got some moss. I use this in my like displays in my booth. I refrained from buying any fake flowers because I don't need any more of those. But I did also pick up these little brass sconces. So these are two, right? So it's a pair of brass lacquered candle wall sconces. They hang on the wall just like, you know, with this little hook here at the top, right? You can just attach your hook or screw in here. These were $4 a piece. I thought that they were lovely. They're very solid, really nice brass candlestick holder, and these will be for sale in my Etsy shop as a pair. I think they're beautiful. I was really excited to add those to my growing tiny brass collection. Let's see what else. Oh, we got, like I said, I was in the wood section for a little while. I think I showed you, hopefully I showed you in the shop with me portion of this video, the wood section, and I ended up picking up these beautiful bookends. They have a beautiful green felt on the bottom. Sorry about the truck going by. They're like this striped wood. It looks like cherry, walnut, and maple. They're probably made in Vermont. I'm not sure about the provenance and where they're made, but they do have like a kind of, sorry about that. They do have kind of like a mid-century vibe and would be really nice in like a clean lined decor. They might not go with like my decor. My decor is like a little more Victorian granny chic. But these are beautiful, beautiful wood bookends. These were $6 a pair, and I will definitely have these in my Etsy shop. Okay. Oh, I got this little ornament. I could not resist this little Santa Claus ornament. It says on the back, oh my God, I can't read it. Handcrafted for Silvestri. It just looks like an icicle. That's why I got it, because I thought that, I just thought it was so cute for the Christmas tree, and I love always having like the Santa ornament on my tree. So I have a ton of Santas on my tree, and I just loved him. I thought he was great. He looks like a big icicle. So I picked him up. A couple more wood pieces that I'll share with you. So I've been seeing a lot of these lately, and I haven't been picking them up, but this one I decided to grab just because I have been seeing a few of them. It's this little it's this little welcome plaque. It's a Willkommen. It's like a German, I believe, a German welcome plaque, and this one came with a little key holder, which I think is super cute together. So I was thinking these together would be very cute as a little cottagecore, country decor set, and I love the colors, and they're hand painted, and they're very pretty slate blue. These would be like a really nice like housewarming gift or something. They need a little cleaning. So these were like 50 cents and $1. So these also will probably go into my Etsy shop. Oh, yeah. I ended up picking up this little box. I'm trying out some religious items, and I want to see how they do in my Etsy shop, actually. So this little box I picked up, it's very sweet. It has like this little velveteen lined interior. It has some wear for sure. It is needs a little cleaning. I just noticed just now that it has a little bit of the gold edging missing here, and I didn't notice that when I purchased it. So I might have passed on it, but I still think it is a very sweet little box. I'll try to show you up close. This is the scene on top. It's a nativity sort of scene. I love the gold colors. I thought that the images were really, really cute, and it's very subtle and has, I think it could have a place on someone's like Christmas mantle. You know, you could keep like matches or small candles in here. And the angels and all of the figures on it are very sweet looking. They have like a childlike look. So yeah, so I picked it up, and we'll see. I'll see if someone loves this as much as I do. So, oh, I was not sure about these two. I really loved them, but the reason why I'm not sure of them is because I don't know if somebody else will love them like I do. And I have no idea if they would sell in my Etsy shop. So we'll see. So you tell me if you've ever seen these before and if you know like anything about them. So they are these little angels. I'll show them both to you at the same time. So these little angels, they're very cute. They're like, they have a little kissing face situation here. They've got, one has red hair, one has brown. It looks like, you know, they're obviously a pair. They go together. I don't know if they're meant to face one another or if they're meant to go in the opposite direction. I'm not really sure. They're very lightweight. It says like they're exclusive KN Japan. I don't know what that means. They're hollow. They feel like a, not a paper mache, but they don't feel like ceramic. They feel like something else. They're a very lightweight material. Maybe they're a ceramic, but just like not a hard fired ceramic. So they are probably kind of delicate. There is a little bit of chipping here on the bottom of this one. So we'll see. I think they have a sweet holiday vibe, and I would definitely put them on my mantle, maybe near the stockings or something. They're super cute. If you know what these are, let me know. I'd love to know more. So cute. Okay, a few more things. Bear with me here. What is this? Oh yeah, I ended up picking up these Virgin de Guadalupe candles for my Halloween decor. I think this is like a fun sort of Halloween vibe. I got like 3 or 4 of these. They were 50 cents. And I think they kind of have like a tarot card reader vibe, even though I know that they're used like, you know, you use them and light them near altars, either at home altars or you leave them at an altar. But I got like 3 or 4 of those candles because they were in great condition and they were like brand new and they were 50 cents. Oh yeah. I got this little piece of pottery. It is hand painted. I loved the little flowers around this piece. And it is a little vase, although I don't know if it holds water. So maybe I'll test that out. But yeah, it's glazed on the inside and it has like a moody fall look, and this is probably going to go in my booth because it's a little bit heavy, and I think it'll just do better there. And again, yeah, this was hand painted by somebody, so I love how original and unique it is. So that was it. Oh, I have one more really cool find from the Clutter Barn. It's huge, so hopefully you can see it. I ended up getting, oh, I'm sorry, I have 3 more finds. So these are the big ones. I got this little side table. It has caning on the top. It was in great condition. And I have a
rattan sofa down in my Airbnb downstairs. And so like the furniture down in my Airbnb has this rattan vibe going on. And I just thought this would be super cute down there in the Airbnb. And it was $3. So it's such a cool piece. I think it would look, I love it just the way it is, but I also think like it would look great if it was spray painted or something like that. So maybe we'll keep it downstairs in the Airbnb for a little while and see how, see if I want to keep it down there, or maybe I'll bring it up to the shop in St. Albans. I definitely don't want to ship something this big, so it's never going to be for sale in my Etsy shop. But isn't this cool? Such a cool piece. I love it. Let me show you. I don't want to knock over the camera. I did get 2 rugs. Also for the idea of these little rugs was like simply because they were like a great buy. I also got them for my Airbnb because the little throw rug thing down in the Airbnb is so great. And my cat instantly like pulled this out. So that's really annoying. I have to trim that and repair it. But this was like a sweet little hooked rug. I love the little lighthouse. And then they had another that is less in the blue range and more in the like summery red barn vibe with the full green lawn that it sits on. So I did pick up these 2 for the Airbnb, and they're super cute. Wool rugs. I'll probably give them a little steam cleaning before they go down there. I've got a friend who does a lot of rug cleaning, so I'm going to ask her for her help in cleaning these. And yeah, and they're going to go down in my basement. And I love having something that's like totally, you know, like unique, different, and really well made versus like, you know, some of the other stuff that we end up with from like Christmas tree shop that's like not so cute. And I think my Airbnb guests will appreciate that. So that's it. That's my haul from the Clutter Barn. I hope that you enjoyed checking out the goodies. The Clutter Barn is a spot that's open the last Sunday of every month. And so it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. Last Saturday of each month, they do the sale. And then every other Saturday of the month, they collect donations. So it all goes back into the community. I think it goes to help the church out with all of their needs for the community and the church needs. So the Clutter Barn is open from like May to October, I think. So there's one more sale left at the end of September, and that's like a 2-day harvest festival that the whole town participates in. And so the Clutter Barn has its like last hurrah sale of the year. So maybe you'll see another haul from the Clutter Barn in October. So I hope you enjoyed checking out this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments of this video. I do respond to every single one, and I really appreciate the time and effort that it takes to connect here on YouTube. Again, my name is Beth, and I am the owner of Wanderful Vintage, and I appreciate you checking this video out. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.